Sometimes we ride the bus and then we say, oh my God, oh my God, we're here. Oh my God. We got home. It was a very emotional day. We've been traveling for 2 days. That at that point, it was Quito and then Quito, Houston, Greensboro. No, Houston, Charlotte, Greensboro. It was a lot during those 2 days of traveling, and I was very emotional. I was very, to say the least. And then we got home, and we had an idea of how things will be because we had a cultural orientation before coming here, and they told us, yeah, the agency is gonna cover the basics. Just furniture. Don't expect much more. And when we opened the door to the house that we now live in, it was unbelievable. It was so much more than we have hoped or expected. It was just so much, so much. Not only the stuff, I mean, yeah, of course, the stuff and the furniture and all the things that we got were very important, but also because we lived in Ecuador and we had to work for all those stuff. And when we first got there, we had only one very small mattress on the floor. So we know how much it means and how much it costs and how much effort it costs to have all those things and just being handed to us like that. An incredible surprise. I cried all the way through the tour of the house, and then they give us like 1 week or 2 weeks worth of food and everything from hygiene supplies to cleaning supplies to everything. Everything was completely covered. That day I felt a whole bunch of things. I was scared. I was homesick. I was excited at the same time, but very overwhelmed with everything. Very, very overwhelmed. And now I feel at ease. I feel a little bit anxious, of course, because starting over means not knowing what's going to happen in the future. And yeah, and I don't know if it's the age, after you turn 30, you start thinking that you need to have everything worked out by now. And we are just starting over. So I do feel a little anxiety, but for the most part, I just feel blessed and grateful to be here. But as for joyful moments, I think everything. I mean, we try very hard to set aside every day a little moment to be grateful that we're here. Because yeah, I know we're going to counter more challenges in the future. Now that right now we are becoming self-sufficient, and I know that we're gonna have to work hard for our goals. Like, one dream that we have is to buy a house, and yeah, we're gonna have challenges getting that, but compared to where we come from, we know that it will be easier. So we always try to remember, what our life was like a year ago or 4 years ago when we were in Venezuela. So I went to college and then I dropped out because I fled the country. And then it's just been one of those things that I carry with me, one of those regrets that I carry with me. And that's a personal goal for me. I know that for my husband is to be able to become a teacher here because he does have his degree. But his big challenge would be English, which the agency has supported us very much with English lessons and yeah, everything. I mean, the way the agency goes through or does things for us, it's very easy for us to meet them halfway. I mean, yeah, it's just easier to do things when you have that kind of support. And yeah, and for my son, of course, to have a better life. He's autistic, and to have services that will help him one day become independent. And yeah, that I know he can't do, but you have a lot more support here for those kind of people than in Ecuador or Venezuela, for that matter. Yeah. Why is it important to support refugees? Because if the world is okay, we will be okay. Sometimes people try to separate us with borders and these are this people, they're kind of people because of this skin color or the other skin color, but we're all one. We're all it's one world. If everybody, it's like having a big family. You know, if you have an uncle that can work, that he's sick, he will become a liability for that family. And it would be, but if we support him and get him and work with his strengths and he will be able to be independent, then everybody will be as well. Everybody will be okay as well. I think that's what's most important about supporting not only refugees, but everybody that needs help around the world.